yes. And come and follow, share the news of the gospel, yeah. And I wanna run away. I wanna run away with you. So tell me why. So can you tell me why I can fail? That rooster crowed right through my soul, and I can't feel it. I can't feel it. I can't feel it, baby. Yeah, tell me. So can you tell me why I can feel once, twice, thrice? Hey, tell me! He's died! He's died! He's died! Yeah! No, no, no! No! I'm ashamed, and well, I'm to blame. Lord, and I wanna run away. I wanna run away with you. So tell me why. So can you tell me why I can't fail? That rooster crowed right through my soul, and I can't feel it. I can't feel it. I can't feel it, baby. Yeah, tell me. So can you tell me why I can't feel once, twice, thrice? Hey, tell me. You said. You said. You said. Yeah. here there's a song that's gotta be unsung. Way out here there's a wrong that's gotta be undone. Spend my time getting wicked till I choke. Gotta spend my youth on something before I go broke. Way out here in the dawn that I can't tame. Way out here there's a grave that calls my name. Spend my time getting wicked till I choke. Gotta spend my something before I go broke. Hey now, can I save me from myself and a wicked generation? Gotta save me from myself and a wicked generation.
Hello everyone, welcome to After Hours Off There, home of the talk show. Streamers come together to discuss gaming and all the things that is going on. Welcome on in, guys and gals. Hope everybody's having a good night. It's been a minute. The last time we tried to do this, the internet died. It went rip. So we're going to try again. Dorian, my dude, what you been up to? What's been going on in the Dorian world?
My dude, Solstice. Oh, well, before I get to me, just want to say Happy New Year to everyone. And everyone that's tuning in, welcome to the After Hours. Solstice, my dude, always a pleasure to be on. So thank you for having all of us return. It's always a good time. Do it. I just heard that go off, so oh boy. But I've been doing fantastic. Been loving the games lately. I recently acquired a Game Boy player from the Andy. Andy sent it. Been loving it. We played some Super Mario Land games. We're gonna get that Mickey Mouse popping off soon, and that Superstar Saga. To the left, I just heard. I see. I see. What else has been going on? We went through the Donkey Kong games, amazing, on SNES. And we've been playing the Metroid Prime games. I've been loving it. Been loving it.
Oh, so, nice, dude.
Streams have been great. Good start to the new year. Christmas time was good. And I'm glad to be back on the After Hours. And again, all of you guys tuning in this evening. It's always a pleasure to have you guys here. Go follow up the Solstice, my dude, the epicenter, the core of After Hours, and amazing channel we're on the Solstice. Do it. And of course, the Vibeat Fu, the leader of the clone army. Go follow him. He got his video log up. Do it of TwitchCon. It's amazing. And we got the Bun. Go follow up the Bun. It's gonna be a good time. The Dragon Age, she's got popping off over there. Some multiplayer stuff. Do it.
Very good. Thanks as always coming on in, my dude Dorian. Always welcome to have you here. It's been fun. Dorian's been around for a while on the show. We got the boy, Vibeat Fu. My dude.
My dude.
How you
what
been?
Up, what up?
What you been up to? What's going on with the... You got a new boggin there, dude.
Oh, you like that? Like that right there?
You got the new boggin.
Kind of clean. It's gonna make me disappear, but there it is. Yeah. We rocking some new stuff. It's 2018. Look, we're back. Sophus, last time we did this, they couldn't handle what we were gonna say. Remember that?
Dude.
Remember that?
I was about to go on the largest rant ever.
I know.
And Comcast shut me down. The internet was not ready for what I was about to say.
The internet was not ready for what was about to spew out of your mouth. Okay. But we're back. Finally. I'm looking forward to it. And I'm just ready to get into this. So let's do it. Let's do it.
What you been playing? What you been streaming, man? Look. Work has been hounding me, dude. I haven't been on Twitch in a month.
So, I just started New Vegas for the first time.
Oh.
I started that last night. I'm waiting for Yoshi's Island to come in the mail. I've been waiting for like 3 years. But once it gets here, I'm going to play that for the first time as well. But yeah, you know, playing all the things. All the things. VR, you name it, I'm playing it.
What's your take on Fallout New Vegas so far?
So far, it's fun. It's fun. I like the environment. I like some of the characters that I've encountered. I haven't played much. I only played it for like 2 hours or so last night. But I'm looking forward to getting deep in it because I loved Fallout 4 when I played it. And I hear as you go back, they get better. So there you go.
New Vegas is probably my favorite, dude.
I've heard good things about New Vegas.
New Vegas is probably my favorite.
Chill. Yeah. So there you go.
Perfect. We got back on the show because the show died, and we're gonna do it again. So we got Bun.
Redo.
We got that mulligan going on. We got that Bun hype.
Do over.
Again. What's Bun been doing?
Mostly just been playing Dragon Age Origins. We tried to, Crystal and I tried to play Dragon Age Inquisition's multiplayer last week, and it was having none of it, so we ended up playing DST instead. And I set lots of forest fires, because that's the best part of DST.
I remember some fire shenanigans.
Hess kept trying to put them out. I was like, no! No!
The fire happened.
Oh yeah. I've got my 1 year stream anniversary on Saturday.
Oh, nice.
Hype.
So, we're going out for a beer and wine fest downtown first, and then coming home and streaming until I pass out.
Oh,
nice.
I got a couple announcements I gotta make during the stream too.
No, good stuff. You got anything special to stream, or you just gonna go your normal stuff?
I'm still trying to decide if I'm gonna stream anything special or if I'm just gonna stick with Origins.
I got you. When is it? Saturday?
Yeah.
All right. Saturday, everybody pile in the Bun's chat.
Get all up in there.
1 year stream anniversary. Oh, so good.
I would be there, but I gotta work.
Jake.
Do it.
Right there. It's in the chat. Myself, man, I've been hounded by work. Work has been hounding me. Haven't streamed since I can't remember. But hopefully all that's gonna calm down. Well, it needs to anyway. But I have just been hounded by their work. I got you, Joe. Don't worry. I got them prompts. But yeah, that's all I've been doing, man. I've been playing.
Oh my!
I've been playing a little bit of PUBG and Destiny 2 off stream after work and whatever. But that's it, man. I haven't been able to stream. That's right.
I was there for that.
Oh, bye.
Yeah, what up? What up?
I almost forgot, dude.
Wow. What's going on?
I almost forgot, dude.
You almost forgot.
It's time to pop open the can of hype.
Oh, let me hear that. Let me hear that crispy.
Let me get close to the mic, dude. Here we go.
Get it in there.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Yeah.
We are now officially back.
It started. Alright, so what we got? We got some games coming up in February. Looks like a pretty decent list, so we're gonna get into that. Starting off, so we got some of these games already came out. Some of them have yet to come out, and like always, disclaimer: This is a list from BG427. If something's not on the list, it's not my fault. Playing the website. So we got Battalion 1944, Final Fantasy 12, UFC 3, Shadow of the Colossus, Civilization 6, Attack of the Earthlings, Dragon Quest Builders, Owlboy, Kingdom Come, Dynasty Warriors 9, Radiant Historia, Secret of Mana. Ooh.
Yeah.
A Certain Magical Virtual On for the PS4 and Vita. Bayonetta 1 and 2 for the Switch. Fee. Not real sure what that is. Metal Gear Service. I'm sorry. Metal Gear Survive is the name.
Torian, not pleased.
Look, I've been up since 5 o'clock this morning. I'm sorry, my eyes don't work right now. Rad Rogers, Pac-Man Championship Edition 2 Plus. What is going on with the names, man? There's so many.
I don't know.
So many things. Past Cure, Payday 2 for the Switch, The Blob 2, and The Fall Apart Unbound. Dorian, my dude, talk to me about this list.
Alright, just going through the list here, I see that Secret of Mana, I've not ever played that game. RPG Lover mentioned that it was a pretty good game on the Super Nintendo.
You
It's
should.
making its way on the PlayStation PC, so maybe if I could find it for a good deal, I'll see if I can cop the original and then see what this remake's all about, so you get the full, see both perspectives.
You should get in there on that, Dorian.
I know Vi has a story. I'll let him explain shortly. Looking at also, you guys saw I got a little frustrated there. I had to calm down. That Metal Gear, it's no longer Hideo Kojima, so let's. We'll see what it's all about. I'll watch people stream it, and then watch them get hounded in the chat. I'm sure they will get like, why you buy this game? It's not Hideo Kojima. I'll just be there, gripping my armchair, as Beak would probably say. So. But other than that, Shadow of Colossus, I've not ever played Shadow of Colossus on PS2 or PlayStation 3. So this could be something, maybe it's time to jump in. This might be like my Last of Us, because I didn't play Last of Us on PS3. Jumping on the PS4. So Shadow of Colossus looks pretty good. Final Fantasy 12. My brother's been talking to me. He's been whispering. Broian. He's been saying Final Fantasy 12 there, Dorian. I'm like, well, I know you got on PS2. He's like, what about the PC? I'm like, oh. So maybe that could be on the list to look forward to. Other than that, Bayonetta 1, 2, if you got a Switch and you haven't played it on Wii U, do it. I'm just going to tell you to play that right now. Great game. And also Bayonetta 3 is coming out only on the Switch. So would highly recommend. Other than that, that's pretty much it. Pretty much it for me.
You got a link to this list?
I got you. I'll post it in
I think
Twitch chat
there's
there.
a couple.
Right there.
You got it, Dorian? All right.
Okay.
Vi, it's your turn, man. Click on that.
Yeah,
link.
man.
Click
so
on that button.
look.
Tell me what you think.
All right. I'm thinking, first of all, oh, this is March. I scrolled down too far. Where the hell is February? Oh, here we go. Okay, Battalion 1944. Look, I heard about this game. This is a throwback FPS multiplayer shooter. It's set in World War II, I think. And it's looking pretty good. It's looking like fun stuff. And is it out now? No, it's out February 1st in early access. Okay. Yeah, I've seen some things about it. I am quite intrigued of how it will play out for that Battalion. Final Fantasy 12, I had it on PS2. I played it for like 10 minutes. The combat system, look, I didn't play it past 10 minutes. Shadow of the Colossus, I streamed what, 2 years ago? 2 years ago on the PS3?
Wait, Mike. Tell me about the combat system.
Dude, fuck that combat system, man. There was like these lines coming out of me going to like enemies. I don't know what the hell was going on.
So you were done.
I was done. I was done with Final Fantasy 12. I don't know. It's right there. It's right there. Yeah.
Is it in the bin with all the rest of the?
No, it's just on the shelf, never to be taken off.
Okay. I had to get the lore on the combat system. Continue.
It's I don't know. Final Fantasy 12. Yeah. Where am I?
Shadow Colossus.
Shadow of the Colossus. I streamed a couple years ago. Fantastic game. I might get that remaster right there. Or what is it? It's just a remaster, isn't it? Or it's not like a remake. I think it's just a remaster.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Look, it's a fantastic game. I'd love to play it again. It's beautiful. Dynasty Warriors. I played Hyrule Warriors. I loved it. I haven't played any of the actual Dynasty Warrior games. Exactly because Secret of... Okay, look. About 3 years ago, right? Me, that Jeff of Valis, and that Andy, Black Zero, we streamed... Because Secret of Mana is 3-player co-op, if you didn't know. We streamed the 3-player co-op of Secret of Mana, and it was the most frustrating thing we've ever played. My God, we tore each other's throats out at that game, and I don't know if I can handle it again. They are hounding me to play that again, and I don't know if I can put myself through it again. Secret of Mana. Okay. Metal Gear Survive. Dorian is up about that. It's not Hideo Kojima. He's going to be hounding people when they play it. Payday 2 on Switch. I didn't see that coming. I played it on PC and Xbox. It'd be cool if it's the whole game that the PC has. Because that game is massive right now. Pac-Man. Okay. 2018. Yeah, I think that's about it. I think that's about it for me. The one I'm probably looking forward to the most here, probably the Shadow of the Colossus. I think so. I think so.
Yeah. That'd be a good one.
Yeah.
Bon, what you think about this list?
I mean, there's not really a whole lot on here that I'm excited about. I've got Dragon Quest Builders already for the PlayStation 4. And I don't really care to play it on the Switch. I've got Owlboy on PC. Radiant Historia I'm kind of excited about because I have the original version of it. So this is just, it's supposed to be just a remaster. So I'll probably pick that one up. Secret of Mana I've never played before and I've wanted to, so that'll be nice. And then I've never played Shadow of the Colossus either, and I kind of want to play it. Let's see. There was another one. Fee looks okay, but I'll probably wait till that one drops in price. I'm not going to pick it up on initial release.
I don't.
But yeah.
Do you know anything about this? Do you know anything about this Fee game? I don't know. I haven't seen it.
I actually just looked it up.
Oh yeah.
And
hey, the artwork looks cool.
That's why I want to pick it up. I really am interested in the artwork, but it's also supposed to be like a commentary on humanity's relationship with nature. So, and Studio Ghibli, most of their movies have commentary on that. Like that's the underlying theme for them. And I love Studio Ghibli movies. So we'll see if they do it as well as Studio Ghibli does.
Yeah, the artwork looks good.
Yeah, I'm hoping the music is just as cool too.
I want to look up another game on here. Because I want to know what it is.
Fair.
Okay, never mind. It kind of looks stupid. Anyway,
All right.
Well,
there it is.
I was looking at Attack of the Earthlings. I wanted to know what that was because I thought, to me, that kind of it sounds kind of funny almost. But it looks like a weird game. It looks like something I would not play. Shadow of the Colossus sticks out for me. Secret of Mana, man, that's a good game. Don't listen to Vi. It's a fun time. All these games coming out on the Switch, man, is interesting. It's Bayonetta, Payday. I think they're trying to, and they got Skyrim out now. They're just trying to expand their library, man. Get some more stuff on the Switch so people would want to get it. I didn't know they were still making Pac-Man games. I guess that's a thing. I don't know, man. Maybe Civilization 6, man. Those games are always fun. Those Civ games, man. They're always solid. Past that, man. That's what I got.
March has a better list of games.
Does it?
I think so.
Does it?
It does. It does.
Oh, yeah. It does. It does. We gotta save that list for the next show, though. We can't.
Fair.
We can't go too far.
Seen one game on there. Pretty good.
I opened the list up and I was like, oh, I'm gonna get this one. Oh, and this one. Oh,
Yeah.
and that one too.
I think I know which one Vi is. I don't even have the link up, but I think I know.
Is it Far Cry?
It is.
Oh yeah,
Nope,
dude.
it wasn't the one. Maybe not. Maybe not.
Dude, I saw a freaking commercial for that the other day, and I was like, "That game will be."
It's looking tasty, man.
That game will be mine.
Yeah. I'm gonna be getting into that one, I think.
Okay. So yeah. See what order of these topics. Some strange things. All right, so we'll go ahead. I don't know if you guys and gals have heard this. It's been in the news and around. This is one of these topics, kind of like we've had before. It's not really a great topic to talk about because it's not happy, but it needs to be out there and awareness of what's going on in the world. But there was somebody that was killed in a swatting thing, right?
Yeah.
So the guy, let's see how this all, I remember it, but I was trying to remember the details of how it went down. Do you remember any of the details, Dorian?
From what I understand, so this took place after Christmas, so Boxing Day on the 26th. So what happened was, if you guys may or may not be familiar with what swatting is, swatting is a way is someone that calls, let's say, your local authorities, police department, and say that there's a certain threat going on, but there actually isn't a threat going on at this person's home. They may say on the phone that they're firing a firearm, they're beating up their family, whatever, really rough stuff, right? So they respond to the call with full equipment, full awareness, they're ready to go in, right? So in this manner, someone was shot because of this whole swatting incident. For as far as I understand, was that the person that was walking out of their home, who was asked, not to go to his waistband, and because of that he went to his waistband, one of the police officers shot him. He wasn't sure if he had a firearm or anything like that. It's unfortunate, but the latest update on this was that they found the person that caused this whole thing to happen, and they're going to be facing some jail time and whatnot. I'll link you guys this whole article here. It should have everything updated there, but it's really unfortunate as to what happened. And as broadcasters, we want to be aware of exactly what everything is available about ourselves. So you don't want to be just posting your postal code up in chats when you put the weather commands. You don't want to be sharing too much information regarding your home location. And you know, if you're going to be accepting stuff, maybe do it through a public outbox. I think they're called postal box, something like that.
PO box. Yeah.
PO box. So you want those type of things. All right, so let me bring up the link. Here it is, right there.
Yeah, the guy got charged too. They found the guy that did it.
Yeah, manslaughter.
So they found him after, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
The guy that did the fake call.
Yeah.
He got charged with quite a few things. It was manslaughter. The other one was basically filing a false report. You know, like taking the officers away from, you know, a situation that could be real.
Yep.
I can't remember exactly how they called it. I don't know if they slapped him with domestic terrorism. I know there was one case where they slapped the guy with domestic terrorism as well. I don't know if this guy did or not. I can't remember. I remember seeing this, all the things, and then like it just kind of all the details now are kind of going away. But this article reads that around 400 swatting cases happen each year.
I just read that, yeah.
Which is crazy. So yeah. A lot of the bigger names have contacted authorities and, you know, whitelisted themselves or, you know, whatever, to try to prevent it. But it's weird. It's easier than you think it is for somebody to get your IP address and figure out exactly where you are. And, you know, it's... Which I don't know how to do all this stuff, but apparently it's very easy to fake a phone number.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, all you gotta have is, you know, something of that area code, basically, and there it is. So it's a strange world, I have to say.
Yeah, I know larger Twitch broadcasters that have gone through this. Even some YouTubers, they've suggested, and I've already taken the initiative, where you contact your local police department, tell them that you are, say in my case, a streamer on Twitch. Let them know what that is. Let them know what swatting is. They may or may already know. In case they don't know, you can, you know, provide them with some news articles and just get them up to speed what happens. And you know, if in case the event of something that is being reported, they can, you know, give you a quick phone call to like maybe a safe number, like your private mobile number, have a confirmation. And yeah, it's serious. I don't laugh at this stuff. It's really scary what people can be done on the internet. So you want to take care of yourself. So by all means, contact your local police department. Let them know what this is. It's serious, because last thing I want is people barging down my door, my family, you know.
Yeah.
And especially with you, if you have pets. Oh my gosh, sad reports of what's happened with pets in the past. So you want to let people know.
Oh, they're I mean, I don't know how it is for you guys in Canada, but down here, man, the cops are pretty much trained. If there's any dogs around, they're pretty much taken out.
Yep.
Yep.
They will shoot a dog quickly, especially if it's outside. You know, if it's all barking and whatever. They'll just take it out, man. It's crazy. But yeah, again, a topic that we really don't want to have to bring up, but it's that like the
you gotta spread the awareness.
It's
You
like
need to be
if
aware
you're a
of what's going
streamer
on in your
watching,
community.
yeah,
like the last topic we talked about on the sexual harassment thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's kind of one of those things that we need to talk about so everybody will know about it. So you know, internet security is good. VPNs, you know, whatever you can do for extra.
I know Dorian got the best setup for all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm on it.
There's actually something I was going to talk to you about, Dorian, that VPN, but we'll get to that. I'm gonna.
Another thing I was gonna say is, be aware. Let's say you're a broadcaster or a moderator. When people just want to post links, and be aware of the link that you're going to be clicking on. Ask what that person is sending. You know, in terms of like, oh, here's a funny YouTube video. Like that's the first thing they post in a stream. Like they don't say hello, they just post a link. You know, be aware of what that link is.
Isn't there? Yeah, there's a. Yeah, I actually have a thing to that link checker.
Yeah, so that what I put there. If you click on that, I assure you, it's all good. No malware, no BS. You click on that link there.
Is that? I've got a different.
See, I knew someone was going to ask me that. But what that link is, it verifies. Like, if it has any redirectories on that link.
I've got a different one there, Dorian. I think it works similar, though.
I'm sure it does. Because, for example, when people like to post YouTube links, they can make it look like a legitimate YouTube link. But within those seconds that you click on it, it may take like 10 seconds for it to load. You're like, what's going on? It's just a white screen. And then it takes you to the YouTube video. In those 10 seconds, they're getting data of that IP address that is accessing that website. In that case, it would be your IP from your internet provider. And what people like to do most often is, you know, DOS attack, which they just flood garbage information to that IP that just throws your internet offline. So you want to be aware on the links that you click on in chat. That's why I have it link protections on. Subscribers can post links so I trust them more, but I still verify those links before clicking on. You know, just want to be aware.
For sure.
Keeps everything safe.
Yep.
There was who was it? There was a guy that was streaming. It happened a while ago, but this is the kind of stuff that people do, man. Just so you guys and gals watching realize, there was somebody, and somebody probably knows his name. There was a guy streaming from his phone, right? At the airport, and somebody swatted him.
Oh, dang.
Whoa.
This does ring a bell.
Whoa.
Yes.
So he was on the plane, and they come and drug him off the plane, disrupted his whole thing, man. Like, this stuff is crazy.
Yeah, you know, with IRL broadcasting now, right? Anyone.
I think we talked about some of this in the past. I remember a topic.
I think it was Sten. I think it was a Sten road.
Yeah, yeah.
Want to be aware exactly what you're IRL broadcasting if you're on the go. You know, watching out for street signs, and if you're at the local Starbucks, but then it shows the address, and you know, if you already explained them that you're in Seattle, you know, or in the case of being on a plane, that sort of thing. See, just for me, unfortunately my phone's too old. I can't do IRL broadcasting on the go. But if I was, I would probably keep it just to what I've been doing with video logs, you know?
Yeah.
Keep
yeah.
You know, simple in that regard. Sure, maybe I'll post a picture, but I'll be aware of what information's in that picture.
Correct.
So, also, you want to be aware, some pictures Now, Twitter usually does this, but the geocaching gets erased on Twitter most of the time when you post it. But if you just post it on another website, like an Imgur, they probably erase the cache too. But geocaching on your phone, it might give you the coordinates of exactly where you took that photo. So if you just post it on a random site and you send people over, they might be able to sniff that data out on that actual photo. Oh, so you're at this certain coordinates. They look it up. Oh, okay. So you want to be aware. It's happened before, so.
Yeah, spooky stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, that's his name. Ice. Yeah.
On your
band.
Yeah, Ice Poseidon. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I think there's an option now on your phone to turn that setting off.
Highly recommend.
Cause
yeah, there is. I turned it off on mine.
Because it is based on like GPS, I think. Maybe. Is that a thing?
Probably.
All right.
Yeah. You want to be aware, even if you have like, let's say your local Starbucks Wi-Fi, right? It might be able to pick up on the actual location of exactly where that Wi-Fi signal is, and like, oh, you're coming from this branch of Starbucks.
Yeah, public Wi-Fi's are like the worst.
Oh, yeah. I won't. That's another topic for another day. But
yeah.
You want to be aware of exactly what you connect to, too.
I even, when I go to work, I turn the Wi-Fi off on my phone, like the Wi-Fi setting. I don't even connect to the work Wi-Fi, dude. Like, I'm out. I'm out on that.
Yeah.
So, I guess moving on, apparently we all have a disorder now.
Oh. Huh.
In lighter news, we all have a disorder.
And a little bit lighter news, yeah.
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 So the World Health Organization has officially named the gaming disorder, which I thought was interesting. And it says a decision on the inclusion of gaming disorder is based on reviews and available evidence and reflects consensus of experts from different disciples in geographical regions that were involved in the process of the consultations. So basically a bunch of people gather around, said it was a good idea. And at the bottom it says, should all people engage in gaming be concerned about developing a gaming disorder? And here's what it reads. Studies suggest that gaming disorder affects only a small proportion of those who engage in digital or video gaming activities. However, people who partake in gaming should be alert to the amount of time that they spend on gaming activities, particularly when it's to the exclusion of other daily activities, as well as any changes in their physical, psychological health, and social functioning that could be attributed to their pattern of gaming behavior. So I have a disorder. I'll fall under that category. Vi, what do you think about this, dude?
I'm just having a look here, and it seems like they're talking about the real extreme. Like if you're spending, I guess, like 12 hours on your games or whatever every day, not leaving the house, not eating, not showering, not doing, just gaming. That's what I'm getting out of this. That's the disorder. I think just casual games, they're not really grouping that into it. But either way, like, why? What? This is now a thing. This is now World Health Organization a thing.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, we make
There
a
you
joke
go.
about it, but alcoholism was exactly the same way when it was first diagnosed as a disorder.
Mm.
It's,
Yeah.
Like, there are actual chemical imbalances in your brain that cause you to be so addicted to something that you cannot live without it. Like, alcoholism, gambling, gaming disorder now, apparently. Like, it's, if you do it so much that nothing else in your life matters, like, you don't give a shit if you're going to
Yeah.
eat today, if you're going to take a
Mhm.
shower, if you're leaving the house, if you're going to anything. If it's a detriment to your health, then it becomes a disorder. It's just an addiction,
Yeah.
like anything else.
I see where they're coming from with it.
I mean, and
kinda
gaming has gotten a
reasonable.
lot more popular and a lot more mainstream in the last few years as well. So we're seeing it a lot more,
Mm-hmm.
which is probably a big part of why they decided to label it as a disorder.
Alright, so it reads, for a gaming disorder to be diagnosed, the behavior pattern must be a sufficient severity to result
Yeah.
in significant impairment in personal, family, social, educational, occupational, or other important areas of functioning, and would normally have to be evident for at least 12 months.
Also, I can do it for 11 and get away without being diagnosed.
Right.
Yeah. there's a buffer zone there.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, yeah. So I don't know how I feel about this, man. I think, like, is it really that common? Like, I mean, I know probably everybody on the show and everybody watching the show probably plays a lot of video games, but they probably don't let it hinder their life. You know what I mean?
Well, and they did say it was only about 2%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I read that there was a case, I don't know, it was years ago, but there was a guy in this, what was it, Japan? Maybe South Korea, in an internet cafe that played, maybe StarCraft or Diablo, one of those Blizzard games, for like 30 some odd hours straight, and died, like right there at the computer, because he didn't eat.
Yeah, that rings a bell.
Yeah, he didn't eat, he didn't, do nothing, he just sat there. So, yeah, Joe, this is all a plot and scheme for them to
Yeah.
try to not get esports in the Olympics.
Yes, of course. How can we be so blind?
Well, okay. It might not be as big of a problem in North America, but when you go places like Korea, Japan, China, there's a reason that they set up so that you only get so much internet time in a day. There are people there that are seriously addicted to it. Like, it's a problem. Like, there are people that have died because they were so busy playing games in those countries.
Well, and look at it too, like, all right, let me get comfortable here.
Yeah, settle in for this.
So, let me tell you, I don't know if you guys or girls may not know this, but the reason that esport become a thing, right, started in South Korea, with StarCraft 1, and it was cheap entertainment, didn't cost anything. They didn't have anything like, soccer, football, anything big production stuff on TV. So that's how it started. And all these sport players over there are like our NFL and NBA players, basically. They can't go out in public. The esport players, all the popular ones, they have bodyguards. They're like celebrities, for real. So when you see that, all those people over there want to be like that, so they sit there hours on end practicing, trying to get good, so they can get in there. Because it was on in South Korea, and it still is to this day. Esports is on primetime television, man. 6 to 9 o'clock. That window, it's on major channels, not like some, corner, station that you have to have a certain cable package to be able to even pick up. You know, so what's the thing? Dorian, what do you think?
Well, I've been pondering this, and I'm liking what Bun and I and what you said in the chat. I feel it's too early to really have any conclusions on this. I'd like to see a little more research behind this because, as it's being officially recognized, I feel like there needs to be more, a little more information behind it right now. From my perspective, I've been gaming since maybe 4 years old now. I'm 27, so it's been a good while. It's been a good while of me getting those game sessions in there. Now, I don't know if that would fall into any of those categories for, you know, playing games that long. I remember I used to play games outside of streaming. I rarely play games outside streaming now. It's rarity. It's that when I'm on Twitch, that's usually the time when I'm playing a video game. Maybe the odd time, you know, playing some Battlefront with Vi, like this evening, or maybe playing some Siege with Big Luigi, or hopping in with the other games with Jake. So I don't play too much of games, but I've heard some things. I heard some really bad stories. Actually, I think it was last week that someone it might have been in the state of California, if I remember reading this right. They were very angry at their game, and they killed their mother because of it.
Wait,
Yeah.
what? Wait, what?
Whoa!
I'll get that link.
That's not a gaming disorder. That's an anger
Now,
management issue.
That's. I don't know if they would tie it to that.
That's
But,
that's a much more psychological problem than it is a gaming problem.
Yeah, that's-
Let me get
I
that
don't
link
think
for you
they would
guys.
label that as.
Wait. Was it GTA?
Let me go
Was it
find
GTA?
this link.
Was it Call of Duty?
Was it Dark Souls?
Sorry.
Right there.
Or what? Man shoots mom.
Yeah, being angry
Whoa.
or something. Yeah. Yeah.
28.
I don't know if they're going to consider that like as a part of, you know, like small like minority of that. When I saw the article about the WHO and then I saw that, I'm thinking, is there any links to that, possibly any connections? I certainly hope not. But yeah, there could be extremes of really much anything out there, but self-regulation of yourself, yeah, I don't think I'll fall into that. Now, I would be curious to see what doctors would be saying locally now. If you were to go to your doctor, I wonder what they would be. I wonder what they would say, or they even are informed about it. So,
I mean, this was recent, like the other day. Or at least the article was written the other day anyway.
January 13th. That's crazy. Whoa. Broke his headset.
a ticking time
Well,
bomb.
it says here
Yeah,
that
yeah.
he'd been fighting with his parents previously, and the cops had gotten called once before, about 6 months prior to this incident.
Mm.
And it doesn't say anything about him playing a video game that time. I honestly think that was a mental health disorder that was left untreated. I don't think that had anything to do with the video game itself.
Yeah, no. He would have killed his
I don't
father.
think-
Well, I wouldn't be surprised that it would be labeled that way, falsely
I
labeled.
mean,
Yeah,
it
but they're
depends
gonna-
on the news station that picks it up, but I don't think that an actual professional health, someone that's actually in the health industry would classify him as gaming disorder. Like, there's more to this than just that.
Yeah.
According to the article, I don't think he actually owned the gun. There was a gun in the house, so it was probably his dad's or mom's or somebody's. But it did say he would have killed his father too with the gun jammed.
Mm. Crazy.
The father grabbed the gun and emptied it.
Regardless, it's still sad. It's sickening to hear. I just thought, if
Yeah.
there was, like what Joe was saying, that, could that be something they could just oh, we have this now officially, right? Could this, tie in again? Reading the article there, it looks like there was, issues beyond that, but
Yeah,
Wild.
that's. See, I think the whole video game and that whole scenario there was just something that's happening. That didn't cause that guy to shoot his mom, man.
Yeah.
That dude, something was wrong with him, man. He has some issues. That's my opinion, anyway. I don't know, man. It's wild.
I'm just curious to see what happens over the next course of the years to come about this World Health Organization determining that it is, a gaming disorder. Like next time I go to see my doctor, I'll even ask her, like, if you're familiar with this, and have you encountered any, patient confidentiality, but encounter any symptoms of people generalizing, what sort of things to look for. I feel like this would be something new. I'd be curious exactly what people would say right now, locally, up here in Canada, what their thoughts would be. So I say it's kind of wait and see what's going on.
Yeah.
Now for me, I would need a professional opinion, but I don't think I fall into that category. I like to play my games. I enjoy them. Now, do I start to lose a bit of my own dependencies of, taking a shower, maintaining my health, and all that stuff? I don't think so. Now, have I lost sleep from games prior to the past? Yes, but now is it a chronic? is it ongoing every single day and night, and burning at the midnight oil? Not always. But I will say, every time when I leave a game with that vibe beat boo with the Clone Army, I'm like, oh, that was a good time. That was a good time. So I'm usually smiling. I'm not like, I need more. It's not like that. Unlimited power,
Yeah. The way this reads, man, it's like just a complete disregard for all the things. Like I said.
I like to think, people may disagree here, but I like some video games in a way of it like being like a little mental workout in a way, especially with those puzzle sections in games.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm sure Tetris, that sort of getting the right blocks to keep going. I remember when you and Sis beat Foo.
Oh god.
Yeah.
That's Sis beat Foo.
Yeah.
Sis beat Foo is OP, dude.
She is
making all the things.
She makes all the things.
Every single
Dude,
block.
she's got more
Mario
talent
3.
in her pinky finger than I'll ever have.
Wait, did she make the boggin for you?
No, actually, my mom knit this.
Oh, the mom.
The mom did that one.
Oh, that's where Sis Beat Foo got the talent from.
That's where it came
My
from.
whole damn family's talented.
It got handed down. Sis Beat.
Yep. That's where she got it.
Mom beat Foo. That's what happened.
Mom beat Foo. Mom beat Foo.
That's where it came from. It's the origin.
Yep.
But yeah, again, complete disregard for all the things. I mean, I've like Dorian and everybody else, I've stayed up late. I've lost sleep over games, but I still went to work the next day.
Yeah, I've been gaming since I could hold a controller. I still went to school every day. I still go to work every shift. I only stream for like 4 hours a night. I've never done more than a 9-hour stream. And like I'm kind of similar to Dorian. I don't really play much games off stream. I've lost some sleep. But I think that we can all relate to that. But I think this is catered towards the more extreme. Maybe the people who need an escape. Maybe their life is,
You got other things going on.
They got other things going on, and then the game is their getaway. So
yeah. And then it all boils back down to mental health. It's got nothing to do with the video games. To be real. If you get down.
Yeah, I've thrown some controllers as well. They're jail.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And you learn. You learn from it.
Yeah, a lot. There's a lot of this happens when I play games.
No, I remember. I've told
And a
this
lot
story
of pointing.
before. I won't forget. That Shadows of the Empire game there, Vi. That was my first hounding as a kid in video games. When Boba Fett, you have to fight Boba Fett in Shadows of the Empire. He's in his ship, and you gotta get behind it and blast him. And I would die every time. And my brother and my dad would watch me. I would stomp right up, march right to the N64. I would turn it off and slam and walk to my room and slam the door. And my brother and my dad would laugh. And so when I'd be playing a video game to this day, they ask how was the stream. I said it was good. They're like, was there any Boba Fett's? I'm like, yeah, there was some Boba Fett's around there. Yes.
Oh man. Guy. About to get comfortable, man.
Get in there. So dip in for this one.
Cause I'm going in.
Go in. Look, it's all yours. You've been waiting.
All right, look.
And it's time.
I distinctly remember how the last show ended. Okay,
Yep.
So I'm picking up from there.
Okay.
All right, we were talking about the Battlefront loot box thing,
Yep.
right? And how they
Yep.
screwed it up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my question to you was, how would you have done it?
Right.
And that's when we died.
That's when we died. Okay, let me try and recap here. Well, all right, let me just go in. How would I have done it? Obviously, not do the microtransactions for. Now, I'm fine with microtransactions, just for, you know, pay to win. Microtransactions for purely aesthetic stuff, you know, camos, that kind of thing. I'm fine with that. Hey, roll your loot boxes, get the camos. But when it affects the game, when you can just buy your way to the top, there's a little bit of an issue. Now, having said all that, Battlefront 2 is a beautiful game, and since all of this, they have turned off the microtransactions. You can no longer pay to win, and I think it gets a lot of unwanted hate because of all the stuff that came out when the game was released. For the people that play it, I think we all know that it's a beautiful experience, a great gameplay, great with friends. And Sulfus, I just want to hear what you have to say about this, because you were robbed. I think I know where you're going. I'm going to agree with it.
Well, here's the thing. And I'm trying to figure out how I want to structure my rant. Okay?
Okay.
Because I got a lot of things to talk about. And I'll just start it with this. Everybody was all mad. Oh, it's going to take me this many hours to unlock this character. Blah, blah, blah. Right? Give them my hanky. Let them cry. Right? Because here's what I think, dude.
Yeah.
You release a Star Wars game, it should take you forever to be able to play as Darth Vader. It should take you forever to be able to play as the Emperor. It should take you even more than that to play as Luke Skywalker.
Yeah.
Right? Because if you are on the battlefield of Star Wars and Darth Vader shows up, now in canon, that's a big deal. You don't see that every day. There's a problem if the emperors walk around the battlefield. Okay,
You got yourself a situation.
You have a serious situation. So the moment you just allow somebody to play Darth Vader after like 2 days, maybe, of playing the game, you just given them the peak of the experience. Well, I played Darth Vader. You know, I've been playing this game for like 3 weeks. I'm kind of bored with it. There's nothing to work for. All these games, all of these games now automatically give you everything that you want. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I will take you back
Oh, take us back.
to a game called Star Wars Galaxies.
Ooh.
There.
Okay.
MMO. Did you play as Darth Vader? Nope. Did you play as Luke Skywalker? Nope. Did you play as Princess Leia? Nope. You were just a random person that was in the universe with a gun. Right? Now, you could become a Jedi, and it took about... It took at least a year to do all the things that you had to do to even unlock a character that was Force sensitive. Alright? Let me tell you about this Force sensitive character. This time frame took place post Order 66, so the hunt for the Jedi was still on.
Mm-hmm.
So if you used any Force powers, guess what? You automatically showed up on the bounty board. Bounty hunters would try to come and kill you. And that was PvP open world. You had a target on your head. So in order to level up, you had to go way out of nowhere to try to level up. Now, the consequence of this was, if the bounty hunter hunted you down and killed your Jedi character, guess what? He was dead. You didn't respawn. You did not respawn. And all that years of grinding down the toilet. So high risk, high reward for real in that situation. You would have level 1 Jedi roaming around with like 4 or 5 other Jedi protecting him while he was leveling up.
Yeah.
So and then I'm going to take you over again to a game called EverQuest, where once you got to level around 45 or so, it would literally take you a month to gain 1 level. And go ahead and level up, and then the next thing you do is die on the next pull. Guess what? You just lost your level. You got to start over again. So now, on all these games that are current, nothing, any MMOs, any type of single player experience, nothing happens when you die. You just start over. Well, you try it again. You don't have to grind for anything. The game just gives you all of the things. And you know what's funny?
What up?
I'm gonna say it into the camera directly.
Do it.
And I plan on writing an article about this more in detail. Seriously, I'm gonna write an article. Here, come get close to the camera. It's Blizzard's fault.
Whoa. Whoa.
Blizzard is the sole.
Call him out, Sophus.
Blizzard is the sole response for the downfall of modern gaming. Because World of Warcraft became the game that everybody was playing. It became the game that they allowed everybody who was not, quote unquote, worthy of doing certain raids, certain things that everybody worked so hard to get to. And then a month later, after all that happened, they're just like, oh, just let everybody do it. Let's let everybody do it. It's Blizzard's fault, dude. Everybody was playing that game. All games after that followed that model. So now, EA is like, hey, you played Battlefront 2 for a couple of days. Here's a character that's the most powerful Force user ever. After playing two days.
Yep.
Have fun.
Surely now see it come full circle. Loot crates in Overwatch.
Blizzard.
But
Loot crates,
Blizzard.
of course.
And then the whole MMO world of World of Warcraft.
Yeah, dude. Because when I was coming up, I played EverQuest, I played Dark Age Camelot, I played Star Wars Galaxies, all these games, man, all these MMOs. And I played WoW when my friends were playing it, and it was great up till the first expansion that they released, and past that it went to shit. They started pandering to people because in the original, like, you had to get a tune You gotta get a tune to do the raids. You had to obtain keys to do the raids. And guess what? If you didn't get the key or if you didn't get a tune, you couldn't go. You just wasn't allowed to zone into the place. But now they're just like, yeah, here, we'll give you some gear to catch up on everything that you really didn't earn, so you can go and do the raid. Yeah, whatever. I don't want to hear that. I'm paying the money. I should be able to play the game. Yeah, earn it. Earn it. You know? And now all the games are just, you don't have to earn anything anymore while playing a game. And it gets on my nerves so bad.
You know, I'll just chime in on this. So, this past, I think it was Monday, Jake was there. And we were talking about, you know, I'm getting ready to do the stream for tomorrow, which was Monday, so for Tuesday, for the original Battlefront 2. And one of the folks that were in the stream at the time, I told them, you know, I like the new Battlefront 2 for the gameplay. It's fun. I think the loot crates for progression system, not so much of a fan of what they did, and then the microtransactions, and you know, they made some changes since there. It's a lot easier to acquire such characters and upgrades. And again, I really stress that I'm not a fan of the loot crates, the card system for upgrading your characters. I was hoping it would just be like, okay, so you're level 9 for assault, keep playing as that assault class, you can get to level 10, 13, 14, and you know, all that, but it's all through the star cards.
Yeah.
The person was on board. But then when I said I enjoyed the game, that's when, if I remember, predatorial practices, I'm like, oh, okay, well, this is, because I don't know if you've played the game or not, that's fine, but all I'm going to say is I enjoy it for what it is, and they are making adjustments. Jake knows, he remembers this in the chat, but yeah, no, I understand what you're saying there, Solfus. A lot of people want it to give it now, the easy slip. So, yeah, I understand. I truly understand.
And that,
again, the biggest gripe I had with it was the progression system itself. I'm hoping that we'll see whatever happens about it, but regardless, playing with the clone army, with the Vi, and with you, Solfus, and the Bean and the Beak, it's always a blast.
It's a good time.
well, and there's, you know, I mentioned Star Wars Galaxies. There's so much of a want and fandom for this game that somebody actually launched a private server.
I know that Joe was playing on it. That Joe was streaming it not too long ago.
A week ago or something, right?
And
Yeah.
you know, and it's not, they're not going to get a cease and desist letter for running that server, because the live servers are not on anymore. And I've been looking into it, man. I might actually get it myself.
Yeah.
Go back to bounty hunting. But I mean, it's just, it gets on my nerves because, like, I've always been a person who I would actively play like 1 or 2 games. And now it's like, you just can't do that anymore. Like, here's another thing. And I love this game. I've been playing the crap out of Destiny 2. Last night, I achieved the highest light level currently possible. Guess what? I've never even stepped foot in the raid. Ever. Ever.
Wow.
My light level is 335 right now. And my second, I've got 2 characters. One of them's 335 and the other one's 330. All I gotta do is get the modifications for the armor for the second character, and I'll be maxed out on that one. Never even stepping foot in a raid. Which the loot in that game is a lot of RNG, but still, don't even have to do the top tier content to max out. Just get all the things, man. Give all the things to all the people. I paid for the game. I should be able to get the things. Earn it, man. Shut up. That's what I think about it.
And here's the thing, too. A lot of people don't mention that there's no season pass for Battlefront 2. all the DLC, all the
Yep.
updates, it's free.
Yep.
They're just giving it away. All the new maps, new characters, new weapons, new story expansion. It's all free. You don't got to pay a cent.
Right.
But loot crates. There you go.
Well, here's the thing, though. Here's the problem. Here's part of the problem. Is EA has such a stigma about them, right?
Yeah, that's all it takes. EA. Oh, fuck that game.
Everybody hates EA. Everybody hates EA. But at the same time, everybody buys their games, right? So I have a theory that if EA were to release a press release tomorrow and go, you know what, we're shutting down, we're done, we're gonna go home, and then next week they reopen under a different name and just start releasing games, man, people will be like, hey, check this game out. Where did this developer come from? They're amazing. If you take the EA name off of it and doesn't have that stigma on it, it'd be fine. They do some questionable things sometimes, especially with Madden and FIFA. But,
I'd be really curious. Go ahead, Sulfus. Go ahead. I'll let you finish.
Well, it's the whole thing of what does somebody with money want, right? More money is the thing. So all the microtransactions, especially in Madden and FIFA for the Ultimate Teams, man, that gets a little crazy.
Oh, I've seen
people
on Twitch.
dump a whole lot of money into those things only to do it again next year when they release the new one.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We've had a discussion on loot boxes, and I'm a firm believer.
We did back when Destiny, right?
I'm a firm believer that there's a right way to do it and a wrong way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. So Bun's been quiet during this whole time.
I don't know if Bun is. Have you played any Star Wars Battlefronts? No.
I haven't played any of them. There's not really anything for me to chime in on. It's not the kind of game that I would enjoy playing. Like, PUBG isn't one that I would have normally picked up anyway. The only reason I picked it was to play with you guys.
Yeah.
The price range for it was perfectly fine, but I'm not going to pay $60 for a game that the only time I'm ever going to play it is when I'm playing with you guys. Like, you guys are awesome. Don't get me wrong. But $60 for a game, that's just... I've got so many other games that I could play. That it's just silly. And... yeah, so... PUBG is fun if you play it with the right people, bad.
Yeah. True story.
Just no armchair generals.
Yeah.
To the left.
Yeah, everything is to the left.
Whoa.
So.
But I mean, what's your take on the Bun? What's your take on like the whole grinding and
so
situation?
it's not just a problem with EA. It's something that has been a problem in the gaming industry for a while now. They're more concerned with making money and putting out shitty games than they are with actual consumer satisfaction. You don't even have to take loot boxes into consideration. I mean, look at what Ubisoft did with Assassin's Creed. When Syndicate came out, or no, Unity. When Unity came out, Unity was so fucking broken that you couldn't even play the game. There was one quest where you had to go around town and collect apple. Okay? 6 months after they released the game, that quest was still broken. The apples would float through the air. You couldn't get them. There was one instance where I actually picked up the apple, and it followed me around the entire map, but wouldn't count that I had the damn thing. And I tried to get it for like an hour. I finally just said, fuck it. Uninstalled the game. Went about my business. Releasing a broken game is the worst possible thing that you can do, but people are still going to pay for it because it's a title that they recognize and that they expect to be good.
There it is.
Yep.
There it is. Last Assassin's Creed I bought is
on the
Unity.
name. They ride on the name of the game. Like, if you look at CD Projekt Red, they don't do that shit. You know what CD Projekt Red does? The game will be ready when it's ready. That's their release announcement. You don't get a release date until they've already finished production on it and they're getting ready to start marketing it. Like, look at Cyberpunk 2077. It still has no release date. There's full trailers for that game. You can go and you can look at all kinds of information about that game, but there's still no release date on CD Projekt Red's website. There's plenty of speculation. A lot of people think it's going to come out this year, but we don't know.
No idea.
Because the game's not ready yet, so they're not going to release it. The game will come out when it's ready. It literally says on their website, the game's release date is when it's ready. More companies need to do that.
Oh, God,
but the only way that we can get companies to do that is to stop buying the games, and that's never going to happen. It's never going to happen.
I want to quickly chime in on that Assassin's Creed Unity. I didn't ever buy that game, but at that time, in Sulfus, my dude, you were playing on the Xbox, I remember.
Yeah, XB1.
Oh,
yeah.
They got you. Yeah. They got you too, Sulfus. I see.
See that game. It heard, you know, they had a, you know how there's like the digital bonus edition, there's a collector's edition, deluxe edition of games, right? Well, there was this one that had like the season passes, but then they just said, nah, season passes gone.
That's right. Yeah.
They just said, nah, no, that's not happening. So, yeah, I'm very cautious. I'm very, when it comes to just buying games, I'm quite frugal now.
Yeah.
I pick and choose what I'm buying. And, you know, what was in 2017 or in 2018? 2017. Let me just think of what games that I actually played that came out in 2017. PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds, that was gifted from the Jetmaker. Injustice 2, that was gifted by Vi and several other friends. The Battlefront 2, the new one. I feel like I'm missing one other one. What other game I may have played?
You didn't
let's
play
say 3.
Odyssey yet. No, you haven't, because
No.
you don't have a Switch. Never mind.
So I may have played 3 or 4 2017 games. And I know people would be hounding me, be like, when are you going to play this? I'm like, and then it turns out those games aren't ready. They're out. You can buy the disc, but they ain't ready. They still, they're still in the slow cooker. They're still working on it. They're still trying to fix these games. So by the time when I play, it is, as Turkey would say, it's fantastic ready. It's Turkalicious approved. So, and that CD Projekt Red, yes, they make quality product. It's amazing. Now I bought Witcher 3 on day 1, but I knew what I was getting into because I had played Witcher 1 already. Witcher 2 still my favorite of the series because what they did from Witcher 1 and Witcher 2, the quality, it was a game changer. So when Witcher 3, I was like, oh, I'm ready. And the game had a few bugs, but it wasn't game breaking.
Yeah, exactly.
And they've only improved the experience. They love their customers, and their fans. Yeah, I like what CD Projekt Red, maybe Naughty Dog in there, and some other Sony publishers and Nintendo.
Isn't as bad as a lot of the other companies are. They do try to take care, and when their shit's broke, they fix it.
Yeah, there's some game developers like CD Projekt Red, Naughty Dog, Insomniac.
Yeah, I'm a fan of
Nintendo.
Bethesda as well.
They make some good stuff
on that front. They're more along the lines of yeah. What's up with you, Winston?
I know. Yeah, Bethesda's. Well, I get the funny stuff, like when you try to lock someone in an Oblivion Gate and they just come back. I'm like, no, you're not supposed to be here. Yeah, but
Joe.
Nah, I got baited into Unity. I pre-ordered the collector's edition. I was so ready to play with my buddies because I heard it was co-op. And
oh, that didn't even work at launch.
Yeah, no, it did not.
It didn't even work a year later.
So that was the last Assassin's Creed game I purchased. Now, again, I've heard good things about Origins. Even Syndicate, I heard some good things. But I don't know.
Oh,
I'm not ready yet.
Just remembered.
I've seen some gameplay for Origins. It looks good, but I'm not going to pick it up at full price.
Mhm.
Right,
I'll wait for
right.
sale.
Wait for the sale.
The fourth game was Crash from the Jake. So there wasn't many out of the game. Oh,
God.
well, I guess Battlefront 2 because that got gifted. I didn't really buy too many games on my own except for Battlefront 2 on the PlayStation 4. And all the other games were gifted to me. So thank you. And that's what made it that much better experience for me, I guess. Yeah. So.
The best game I played in 2017 was Witcher 3. It didn't come out in 2017, but it was the best game I played in 2017.
Right. See, that's Origins is that for me. Like,
Yeah.
I'd watched other people play it before, and I was like, oh, this looks really interesting. And then Crystal was like, no, you're playing it. I was like, oh, okay. And I love that game. It's so fun. I can see why so many people are like, oh, this is a great series. You need to play it. I'm like, everyone must play this game. It's so good.
Zero Dawn was all the hype for me last year.
Ooh, yeah.
I still have yet to play that.
I haven't played it. I remember iDaddy was playing it.
Yeah,
It's good.
Would recommend to buy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, hoping to pick it up on a sale or something.
It's
10 out
good.
of
Did
10.
you
Get
play
it.
the expansion?
That I did not do.
Okay.
I played the original recipe,
Mm-hmm.
but still good.
Yeah.
Would recommend.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like to be the bearer of bad news, but
But he's
one
gonna give us
game-
some bad news.
I won't ever forget. I believe it was the year 2016, right? I know that No Man's Sky.
Oh God!
Why you gotta dig that up, Dorian?
I know, but that game there.
Dorian's like,
Okay,
let's break down
besides
the good
hype,
mood.
besides hype. Now, what exactly happened to that game?
Oh, it's
Now
still out.
I know they've made improvements. I've never played the game. Only three
I've
people
heard
I
they
played.
added crafting and things.
The only three people
Your
I
Vader
watched
guy.
was Vi Vader right there?
He was.
Oh, was I?
You're still Vader.
Oh, the only three people I've watched claim that was Vi, Sten, and Sulfus.
Whoa!
We
That-
good now there, Vi?
Are we operational?
Yeah.
Yes.
That
Okay.
No Vader.
Yeah, I remember being on this vodcast before No Man's Sky coming out. Me, Sulfa, Stenrose were hyping just the shit out of that game. We were so ready. And then the game came out and it was rough. There was a rough period. It's a damn shame. Hey, maybe it's probably is better now.
Well, here's the thing. You got base buildings. Now you can build a base. You can build a vehicle. Yeah, like a land vehicle, not like a ship, but you could build a truck, a little truck
Yeah.
to drop around on. If it would have had all of that stuff at launch,
Mm-hmm.
it would have lived up to the hype. But now, like, you release like a game that's barely there, and then you add to it over the course of 2 years. This is kind of too little, too late, man.
Yeah.
It's
see.
done. It's done. Yeah. Dorian always got to bring that game up, man.
He always bring
Well,
it up.
you know
so
what?
You always got to bring that game up and hurt my feelings, dude.
I know one game that I got what's the Twitch saying? Debated into was the first Watch Dogs.
Oh god.
Yeah. I know Vi your situation there. I remember doing a 24-hour stream for that debut of that game. Again, I say this on this after hours quite often, but there was a poster that was taking shots at
Yeah.
Rockstar saying, "You enjoy your time in the world of GTA 5. Couple of months, we'll be in Chicago waiting for you." And then the game didn't really pan out. Like I don't remember too much of it because that last part of the 24-hour, I just remember sparks and just crashing in cars, and I beat the story. But yeah, it was. I guess it was an okay game if it was, you know, measured for like $20 or something. But for a full $90 up here in Canada, it was not.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so much for you guys.
Yeah. So that's how I kind of evaluate some games now is how much you're paying for the game. Like if you're getting it for a good deal, you can be a little like, you know what, I did good on that. You know. So that's why I like to find maybe some local sellers selling some games that, you know what, they haven't played very much of it. It's in good condition and it's operational. I'm good. Fine. Sounds good to me.
Yeah. I never did play Watch Dogs.
I've never played it.
Anybody play Watch Dogs 2? Did it get any better?
No, I never played Watch Dogs 2.
That's out already?
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
B-Boy played it though.
I was just gonna say, I remember B-Boy playing it. Yeah.
Yeah, it is a thing. I was trying to find that. Release poster there, Dorian.
The one that's like enjoy your time in Los
Yeah,
Santos
yeah,
or
yeah.
something.
Yeah. Not having any luck. Not really having any luck. But they did, man.
There we go. I got it.
Give it to me.
Let me put it in the chat here.
Hit it up.
Yeah, $90. Yeah, brand new games are, at least in BC, in the province of BC, they're $79.99, and then we have 12% tax, so that brings it up to like $89, and then you might as well just round it to $90 just for the game, and also if you're driving to pick it up, so you factor in the gas too. So.
Dorian gives itemized receipts for his video game purchases.
Yeah.
Yes, that's a good. Yeah, I remember that.
So when that game first came out, I was working at GameStop. The reason that I never picked up the game is because I want to say 10 of my regulars brought their copy back to trade it in within 3 days.
Oh wow!
Within 3 days?
Within 3 to 4 days, yeah.
Oh wow!
Within the first week. And one of the things that GameStop actually does for their employees is you're not allowed to do it with brand new titles when they first come out, but after a game's been out for about a week, you are allowed to take a copy home to play it so that you can actually talk to people about it.
Oh, cool.
I didn't take that game home.
Just go home.
I was just like, no thanks.
Wow.
The stacks of these games, like, okay.
Well, you can only take it home for like a day or two, and we have to like sign it out and shit. But yeah.
Sign it out and sign it back in.
Yeah. Yep.
We know now.
No.
Sign it back in real fast. Yeah, but that was the thing, man. They come out swinging. They come out swinging at GTA, man. Talking smack. Not a whole lot of times you see a game studio coming out talking smack about another game.
Well, I mean, look what Sony did to Microsoft when they were making the launch for the PS4 and the Xbox One. Here's how you share games on the PlayStation.
Yeah, well, yeah, that was
exactly.
That was kind of easy.
Corey knows.
that was kind of easy because Microsoft buried themselves when they did that shit. But.
Okay, but the thing is, Microsoft had other options. They had a plan for how they were going to fix that, and people weren't giving them the chance to say anything. They were just taking what Sony said completely out of context. They weren't allowing sharing when it first launched because they were trying to fix the operating systems and everything else to make sure that all of the features for the system worked properly.
Yeah.
And now you've got backwards compatibility with the original Xbox, the Xbox 360. You can the game library that you can actually play for the Xbox One is huge. Now look at the PlayStation Now library.
Yeah.
Because we were promised that we were going to get from the original PlayStation up to PlayStation 4, and it doesn't even really work that well.
Mm.
And you have to pay for it if you don't
You
already.
know,
own the game.
Microsoft has
That's
been
free
on the
on
up
Xbox.
with what
Yeah.
they've been doing the last couple of years with our system. I
They're
will
not
say that.
stupid. They're a little slower to give the full information to consumers because they don't want to get people's hopes up.
Mm.
I remember that that E3 that summer. It was
It
a
was pretty
hounding for
funny.
Microsoft.
It
Oh,
was,
yeah.
it was a
It
good
was.
watch. It was a good
Oh.
watch.
I'll give Sony credit. It was pretty fucking funny.
Yeah.
And
But I
Nintendo,
got most
it
of
was
the
like,
games.
where's Nintendo at? It's John Travolta. Everyone's like, where's Nintendo? Where's
Oh, was that the year they took off?
It
Didn't
may have
Nintendo
been.
not even do a direct or something at all?
They weren't at E3. They did their own Nintendo launch.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah.
it was streamed completely
They
online.
had, they had their own conference thing, man.
Mm.
They did. I don't know. Nintendo thing. It wasn't even a part of anything. It was their own thing. They're like, we're not getting involved in that circus. I'm not doing it. PlayStation Now. Yeah. I'm not subscribed to that business.
They hyped it up so much and then completely disappointed everybody, and Microsoft kept their sharing shit under wraps, and now it's a better product.
Yeah.
It's Microsoft makes smarter long-term business choices than Sony does.
Yeah, Sony seems to be all about the now, right?
I can understand because Sony is actually taking a back seat to a lot of Microsoft stuff now. So they need something to like put them more in people's face, but you're always going to have those people that are Microsoft or Sony fanboys.
Yeah.
I've got both systems. There's different aspects of each one that I love. PlayStation has much better exclusives. They just do. It's a fact. Anybody that thinks otherwise, fine. Maybe Microsoft does have exclusives that are better for you, but for me personally, Last of Us, Horizon Zero Dawn, Last of Us 2,
Yeah.
just to name 3. And Sony typically gets the JRPG titles, and Microsoft doesn't.
Right.
And I'm a huge JRPG player. Like, those are the games that started me really getting heavily into the gaming world. Like, Zelda was my first video game, but I love JRPGs. Like
Yes.
Persona.
You started off good if you started off with Zelda.
Oh, yeah. My mom used to pick me up from daycare, and I was like 3, and I knew how to turn on the NES. Like, I would turn it on, I would take the controller over to my mom, she'd sit me in her lap, and I'd just sit there and push the fire button while she aimed.
Yes. Yes.
So that was my introduction to gaming.
So you was a button masher.
I was a 3-year-old button masher.
Nice.
That's great. Hey, is that a Kager Tech you got?
No, this one's Anakin, but I do have a
Oh.
Kanger tape. Where is it? Actually,
I just randomly asked you that because it looks like the same one that I have.
no, that one's an Anakin vape, and the tank actually comes with it. But I've got 2 of the Kanger Pengu tanks,
Yeah.
and I actually love them. They're great, but they don't fit on my little tiny vape. So
That's gonna be my next step, Dorian. That's gonna be my next step. It's putting down the camels, man.
You gonna go for it? I remember, I remember when we were at the airport there, Selfus. I get a
Oh
I
yeah.
get a Twitter message from, I can't remember what it was. We were like, I'm dying for a cig, man. We gotta go. This is killing me.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It was. I was the outcast of the group, man. I was the only one that smoked. I'd always disappear. I'd be like, hey, bye. I'm going outside, dude.
Go handle your business.
The business.
Oh, yeah.
That's how you found Jimmy, though, right? You went outside.
Well, yeah. I was outside smoking.
He approached you.
That's how we ran into the J list.
He did. I still can't figure out how he knew it was me, man.
Cause you had like your hood up and everything, right? You were like,
yeah, it was breezy that night. It was kind of chilly.
yeah.
I was standing in the corner with my hood on, like looking down at the ground, trying to hide my face from the wind. And all of a sudden, I heard somebody say, "Is that Sophus?" I was like, "What up?"
What up? Yeah.
Yeah. And I asked him, I was like, "How'd you know it was me?" He was like, I just kind of knew. I was like, "All right." I guess I give off them vibes. I don't know, man.
Give off them selfless vibes.
He saw the smoking stance is what it was, I believe. But yeah, how are we doing on time?
Too bad.
So I don't know, Dory. You had the idea of kind of a look back since we're in a new year.
Look back and look forward, I guess.
Yeah.
So, like, overall, 2017 for me, streaming, it was a great year. I had a blast. We had the Star Wars kick of all Star Wars. It was great. Played all the Star Wars games I could find. The retro games. The community bit goals. The Twitch cons. Man, 2017 was a fantastic year. I loved it. I remember my first stream back after, as Vi called it, the dark times. 3 months I wasn't streaming. We came back, we played Super Mario World. 3 months is 8 years by. Yeah. Yeah.
He needed his Dorian, okay?
I needed my Dorian back.
You know, Vi's on his own timeline. He's in that.
That's true. By standard time.
Time moves differently here, okay?
He's in that
8 years, Dorian.
He's in that VST. The timeline's different.
By standard time. Yeah, no, I really enjoyed it. You know, again, from all the game titles, like TwitchCon 17, hanging out with everyone. Like I watched last night Vi's video log, seeing his perspective of all the things, all the people that he met, and the little fun moments that you don't particularly remember, but you remember that conversation after you see it. Like when when you win that backpack. I remember I was a little outside the camera there, but when you handed him the 2 Land Before Time games, and he's just like, I wanted that. Like I didn't think much of it.
Pissed.
I didn't think much of it at that point. Like I knew he just got through Land Before Time. I looked back, like, yeah, okay.
And the slippers.
Yeah. Yes.
Slippers
they don't fit, but they comfy.
They're comfy.
Oh, yeah, no, it was a great year. Of all the games, all the people. Like I met, again, how I got involved and met with the Hobo Nation. You know, the Buns here, the Hess, the Joe, the Beak. I was just playing some Star Fox on the Super Nintendo, and Soupy Twist at the time. His name is Jess X now, and he was watching me, and Beak was looking on his friend list, and he's like, "Oh, someone's playing Star Fox. Let's go host him up, raid him." And so that's how Beak found my channel, and at that point, Beak realized that I'm a partner on Twitch, and he thought that was a boo-boo. He thought that was, oh yeah, I just did something wrong. So he started messaging Soupy Twist, saying, did I do something wrong? Did I, red alert. And Soupy's like, no, you're good. Doran's one of the friendliest people or something like that. And so he stuck around, and that's how I got to meet the Hobo Nation. Again, Bun and Joe and McReeps and Rambo, like the names go on. So that was definitely one of my highlights last year. It was not just only one person, but a good group of people. And you know, looking ahead this year, we are in 2018 now. Oh, the games I'm looking for. I got some Game Boy games here. I was saying a little earlier. Would you just
Would you just look at it?
Would you just look at it? Look what that game is. And also, look at this game. See,
Wait.
we're going to be
Oh
playing
my God.
these at
Hold
some
it.
point.
Move
Right
it closer.
I feel like if I get closer, I'm going to disappear.
Oh, you're good.
Right there, right there. So there's some Game Boy Advance games. Dogs 2. We don't know what happened to Dogs 1. The missing link, so we don't know. We got My Little Pony, Rainbow Mystery, or whatever it was. So we got some games. And, of course, whenever TwitchCon 18 is announced,
Oh, yes.
I've already spoke to Vi about this. We're going to get those Community Bit Goals popping off. So those would be 2 good Community Bit Goal games.
Yeah,
right there.
definitely.
Seeing the Hobo Nash for TwitchCon. Get the Airbnb, the After Hours house stream. I remember when, also in Vi's video log, Solfus, you're like, yup, we'll have to get that stuff ready for the next year.
Yeah, Solf's like, count me in next year.
Count me in.
Immediately, like the day that they announced that junk, we're doing it.
Get all that stuff sorted. Yes, yes. So there's so much to look forward this year. Again, besides the games, I wonder who else is going to be our new person that we maybe meet. Like I met Vi. Vi introduced me the coitus. The coitus connection somewhere around up in here.
Coitus connection.
Yeah, the coitus connection has introduced me to a lot of people.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see where this goes. Also, Jake, we're gonna need more of those. We're gonna need more of those Dorians, okay? We're gonna need more of those.
Oh, yeah. And some more fried pickles, Dory.
Fried pickles. Don't eat zucchini at 4 a.m. at Denny's.
Yo.
If we go to Denny's, I'm gonna say, may I have some hot soup? Some hot soup.
I
don't think I can go wrong there.
I don't know.
I don't know, man. It still could be sketchy.
I had a safe club sandwich at Denny's.
Safe club sandwich. Oh.
Just get pancakes.
That was interesting.
Apple cider vinegar, yes.
Yeah.
I'll buy. Also, we'll do a proper grocery run from the get-go.
Yeah. We got the plans going on already.
Get the crates of water for Turkey. Man, he guzzled a whole pack. Like I
Turkey had a whole pack, 32 pack of water, drank it all himself.
I mean,
He came back from the grocery store. This pack is mine, and you 4 can split this pack.
Yeah. That's how it went down. That's a real thing. Where did we go shopping at? Where was that?
We went to Walmart. That's right. Maybe we can find somewhere else.
Oh, to Walmart. Yeah. So we walk into the Walmart, and Turkey's like, hey, where's your produce at? The girl's like, oh, we probably don't have any. Hey, whoa. What kind of store do we come into, man? She's like, if we have any, it'll be over there. Well, there wasn't any over there.
There was some bananas, I think.
Yeah, they wasn't looking all that great.
They were not. I don't think they were ripe or they were overripe. One of the two. I remember seeing some green bananas. Like,
yeah, they were green, dude.
By the time we leave, they're going to be okay.
They were green. Oh, here you go. Here we go. I got that Dorian D Coca-Cola right here. It's right there.
Yeah.
He's right there. I just knew I was gonna get back home and I was gonna have Coke all in my suitcase, but hey, it made it. It made it.
Oh man. Again, if it's in if it is in San Diego, again, we got a place to go play pool in that Joltin' Joe's.
Oh yeah.
Great place. They got multiple pool tables. Oh, so good.
Good spot.
Yeah, the one place that we went had a pool table.
Yeah, no, it was in his video log. It was there. He captured it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta watch that.
That's him.
What did you upload it to, Vi?
Twitch.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I know where to find him.
Yeah.
But yeah, the TwitchCon was so much fun. I can't wait to do it again. I got to go for the first time last year. We had the crew in the Airbnb.
Mm-hmm.
Good times, man.
It was good times.
Couldn't have asked. It's like bumping into so many. I just wish I had more time.
It goes by quick. It really
I
does.
wish I had more time with all the people that I met, because like we got to, we saw that Tiny and Tintin man for like 3 minutes.
Hot
Oh,
second.
yeah.
It was.
It was.
And
It was
hung out.
in passing, right when we were on the road.
Yeah,
road.
yeah.
Yeah.
We were going to that place to eat.
Doghouse.
Yeah, that's the one.
What did Andrew's like doghouse or something?
He hounded the shit out of me.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
The house.
Yeah.
And Jimmy
Chunky Dunk.
CD.
CD.
Turkey was not happy.
And
Hella pissed.
Hell.
Jay Les, I only got to see him for a couple minutes.
Yeah, that's the thing. You run into people, you might see them for that 2 minute, and that's it the whole weekend.
Yeah.
Jayless, I only seen him that one time. Mind controllers, I only seen for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Even
many-
the CD, the Kira Kira, I only seen.
Yeah. We
See,
told her
yeah.
that was a main quest.
Yeah.
Oh, that was main storyline.
Main storyline, finding that Kim. Kim still going this year. That's the
Whoa.
plan. Jake knows the story, but I heard some pinky promising or
Oh.
something was going on. Yeah, yeah. Like when they met up, they did some pinky promises. So,
Mm.
is that good? Can anything break that? I hope not.
So good.
Yeah.
So good. We gotta get the travel plans. It's gotta be better this time though.
Mm-hmm.
Get there early,
Ooh,
leave late. I like it.
that was
Yeah.
Good to me.
that was rough. That last day, man. That last day trying to get to the airport, everybody was dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's fine. We learned.
I got a
We
good look on
learned.
it. I got a good look on everybody's face in my in my vlog, dude. Everybody was still asleep, waiting for who was it? Oh, it was Kevin. Kevin picked us up on the last day.
Kevin.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm trying to remember the first Lyft driver came and she's like, nah.
She took
Kev-
one look at us and said, "No, not happening."
Yeah, dude, we got turned down. Hey, the good thing is I called Lyft so many times they sent me a coupon in the mail.
You what?
They sent me
Oh, he cut out there.
Lyft sent me a coupon in my email.
Oh.
So much money I gave them the whole time we were there. We gave Lyft a lot of money, man.
We did.
We gave Lyft a lot of money. And
Yeah, TwitchCon is probably my favorite part of last year. It was just a beautiful time, and I cannot wait for the 2018. Because the names that are dropping that are going,
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. Can't wait. Go if you can. If you're thinking of going, go. Do it.
yes.
Yeah, plenty of time. Start saving now.
Mhm.
Save all them pennies. Search the couch for change. Make it work. So much fun.
Yeah. Blast.
Bun?
Hmm?
What are your highlights of 2017?
As far as Twitch goes,
Yeah.
well, I met you guys.
Hey.
I met Crystal.
Oh.
Oh.
Crystal tricked me
Okay.
into playing Conan Exiles with her so that everybody could break me on her stream.
That was beautiful.
I remember you standing in fire.
Nice.
I actually started streaming last year, so there's that.
You got hounded though.
I did. I did get hounded into it.
There was some hashtag going around, was it?
There
Jake
was.
was
It was
telling
on
me about
Twitter.
this.
It was hashtag BunLive2017.
Once it's on Twitter, that's it.
Yeah, like they were not letting it go. So I finally said, to hell with it, and bought a webcam, and here we are. Let's see, what else? I'm trying to think, because there's been some really cool moments. There's just so much stuff from the last year. It's hard to believe that it's only been 1 year, too. You know what I mean? Like,
this was
it was a quick year.
yeah.
This was how I was introduced to Bun. Was playing PUBG with that Vi,
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
and I was watching, right? And Bun was the only one left alive. And she was laying down in a bush,
Right? Sounds like the Bun.
and she wasn't moving. And Vi was spectating her. And the POV of the camera on her character, it was in third person, was literally on the character's butt. So, and I dubbed it the Bun Cam, because that's what it was.
The Bun Cam.
Literally the Bun Cam.
I'm pretty sure that was when that guy sat on me and pushed.
So it became the Bun strat to lay in the bushes.
Yeah.
And so it was born.
I'll have you know, we got third place in that match because of me.
I know. Yeah, no, Jake, it's not suggestive at all. It was, but it's which is funny, man. I go into a stream, I see a character's butt, and the player's name's Bun. Sorry, man, I had to put those two together. It was just writing itself right there.
I decided to look up that hashtag. I put it on that Discord. That was great. That was great. I see some Rambos in there. That Rambo.
Oh, good stuff. Well, guys and gals, this has been fun. We come to a close for the evening. It was 2 hours.
Good.
It was 2 hours went by fast.
Yeah, it was a
Sure
good
did.
chat. Good chat. Good topics. Fun.
Dorian, my dude,
Whoa.
dim shout outs.
Some shout outs. Well, Happy New Year. We're 2018 now. It's amazing. Been loving it so far. Just want to say thank you guys for all hanging out here tonight with us. Come from the Bun and from the Vi, the Sophist, myself included. All the communities coming together for the show. It's always a blast. And go follow up that Sophist, the epicenter, the core of producing and directing the show here. Do it. Go follow up the Sophist, my dude. You got that Vi Beat Foo, the one and only Vi Beat Foo. Be a part of that clone army. He's gonna be kicking off some Battlefront 2 a little later tonight. Be a part of the winning team in that Vi Beat Foo. And go follow up the Bun. Go follow up the Bun. Hashtag Bun Live 2018. We got that Saturday anniversary popping off, I think she was saying. So
1 year.
yes, do it. A little bit about myself, I guess. I play a little bit of retro games. We're playing some Metroid Prime. My Little Pony is in the forecast in the coming months, I suppose. And it was a wonderful show. I had a great show, and it's always a blast to be a part of it. And again, thank you guys for being here there tonight. Follow up the After Hours Twitter. Follow up this channel to get live notifications. We hope to have another show soon, pending on everyone's schedule. So keep update with us. It was always a blast. Thanks for having us.
Thanks, Dorian. My dude Vi.
What up?
Dim shout outs.
We did it. Sophist. It happened. No crashes. You finally got it off your chest, man. The Battlefronts. We did it. Because that hounded us last time. Oh, look. It's good to be back. First show 2018. The Bun is chilling. It was good. It was a good one. I'm always happy to be on the show. Hopefully we can get another one soon. And maybe we might have a guest lined up. I don't know. I've talked to Dorian after, but I think maybe someone. We'll see. But yeah, Vaibifu. I'm playing New Vegas right now for the first time, and we're still waiting for Yoshi's Island to get translated, as Joe said, and then they're going to ship it to me to come in the mail so I can play it.
To get translated
for the first time. Yeah, because I'm ordering it from Japan.
Oh.
I don't know where it is. It should have been here weeks ago, but I'm hoping to play that as well for the first time. I'm playing some Battlefront 2 later on. If you got it on PC and you want to play, come on over. Let's play some games. I think Dorian's going to be in there. Maybe get that Sulfus in there as well.
Oh, I'll be there.
It'll be there. It'll be a good time. But yeah, that's it for me. Thank you all for watching the After Hours. We love doing this show. And we'll see you later.
Thanks for coming on in. Bye.
Thank you.
Bun. Them shout outs.
Thank you guys for having me on the show. I appreciate it. It's been a lot of fun. Vi, Dorian, and Sulfus are all amazing, but you guys already know that. My 1-year stream anniversary is Saturday, so if you guys want to come and hang out, that'd be cool. It's probably going to be in a weird time zone for most of you. But yeah, no, I really had a lot of fun.
Oh, thanks for coming on in. Oh, you got something else?
Playing Dragon Age. Sorry, I forgot that part.
Well, thanks for coming on in. Oh, that's for myself. As I said at the beginning of the show, I haven't been streaming. The work's been hounding on me, but hopefully things will calm down. Thanks to Dorian, Vi, and that special guest Bun for coming on in. Thanks for you guys and gals watching at home. Shout out to that leader dog for them tunes at the beginning of the show. But yeah, as far as the next show, as soon as we know something, well, you guys know something. Follow up to Twitter. It's where we announce when the next show is and who the special guest will be. Then we'll go from there. As far as my last month, I had a streaming schedule posted. I haven't done this month because it's been kind of a hounding. Hopefully in February we can get back to the scheduled streams again, and hopefully it won't be too bad next month as it was. But follow my Twitter. If I do a stream, I always announce when I go live, so you guys and gals will know when it's happening. But thanks again for all you guys and gals watching at home. Always fun. I always look forward to doing these shows. So good just to get everybody together.
Yeah.
Talk about random things. And we'll do it again as soon as we know. We'll let you guys and gals know. Don't go. We got too bad.
We gotta go bad.
It's gotta happen. But everybody go check out Bun Saturday. What time are you doing that?
So there's a beer and wine festival that we're going to before that. So probably around 6 my time, which I think is
7
11.
Pacific.
Yeah, it's 7 Pacific, but I think it's 11 for East Coast.
I got you.
And I don't know what it is in the UK. Sorry, guys. Too much math.
11:30 here.
But then check out that Vi. That Vi's gonna be. We're gonna be playing that Star Wars later on with Vi.
Yeah.
Me and that door. Me and that door.
Lost some rebels.
What time you starting that up, dude?
That'll be 2 a.m. my time. It's like 20 to 11 now. It'll be in a couple hours.
All right, hit me up.
Hit you up.
We'll get on there.
Let's do it.
But
Gotta get in there.
guys and gals, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out with us. Go check out that Vi later on them Star Wars, shooting them pew pews, and go be a part of the Clone Army. Go check out that. Go check out that Bun Saturday night. Having her anniversary on them Twitches. But thanks again. Can't say thank you enough. We'll see you guys and gals next time.
I just got poked.
Oh. There it is.